bring this guys in. Alright, then they'll dump weapons teams. Offload them there, and then we'll worry about them next turn. I wonder if I can get the striker to shoot at them through a break in the woods. I'd rather have the striker do the shooting than the infantry. Maybe right here, it's a possibility. Let's try. Oh, that's almost there. Okay, great. I think I can get the striker to snipe him from all the way back. I don't know about snipe him, but I can get the striker to shoot him from all the way back here. Right there. Then we hose him down with the Mark 19. Awesome. I'm probably saving way too much now, but here you go. Oh, what the? I thought I told him to go in the striker. I might have misclicked. Yeesh. Well, that's bad orders on me. I should have checked to make sure they were actually in the striker first. I'm stupid. Oh no, now they're gonna be so far away from the striker.
Roger, fire mission request. Out.
Garbage in, garbage out. Your units aren't gonna do intelligent things if you don't give them intelligent orders. Oh, that was so dumb of me. Okay. Turn around. And this time actually get in the striker. There. Alright, so I don't think these strikers are going to spot this guy from this distance, so we're just going to go ahead and give him some area orders. Okay, over here. I'm actually going to leave the FO in place right now and not move him on the house while he's directing that mission, but we are going to go ahead and send a squad over there, or we're going to send the... Whoa, my screen went crazy. Okay, we're going to send the snipers over here to watch over that area, and then we're going to have the infantry, the rifle squad, are going to start moving in on it. Okay. And he's dead. 50 cal got him. Yeah, so what happened over here, the reason that these guys spotted him, was he's got the Javelin, and the Javelin has some pretty nifty thermals on it. There's this team over here. No one else had spotted him, and the Javelin does not just shoot at infantry willy-nilly, because that's a waste of Javelin ammo. So he could see him, but decided not to shoot at him, basically. And it was perfect, because we could see him from that distance with the thermals, but their night vision rifle sights couldn't see us from that distance. At least not in the woods.
Fire perfect.
All right, we're gonna have rounds on target any minute here now. Oh, they're in the air. The rounds are in the air. Fire mission's already over. 2 rounds heading for that BTR. Once that's done, we're gonna send that UAV to look somewhere else. Probably we're gonna have it. We're now gonna send the UAV over to Objective Alpha. Although I might put it on a wide area hunt right here to see if there's any BTRs hiding out in the woods here. Wow, what got these guys already? Their hunt went off. I'm gonna have to watch them more carefully next time to see what happened. Okay, we're good there. Let's go ahead and kill these area orders. Probably should have used target briefly, but whatever. This thing still has tons of ammo. Alright, we're not moving forward those guys until the support units get here. Okay, they're loading up now. Next turn they will be in, and then we'll move them up, set them up right here, and then we're going to be able to overwhelm anything we find with massed firepower. Alright, so what shot at these guys? Or something happened and they stopped moving. Whatever it was, it hasn't done it again. There we go. Here we go. And it's dead. Could have just used 1 round. I wanted to make sure that one of them didn't miss, though.
Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open.
Alright, we still have a whole hour, so plenty of time. Alright, let's go ahead and adjust this UAV. We're going to go ahead and save since that was a major event. Alright, we're going to switch this UAV to do a wide angle look at this whole area here, search for any more vehicle targets. The micro UAVs have a pretty small search area, as you can see. The bigger UAVs can have double the diameter size for the area they can search. However, the micro ones can only search a smaller area. Yeah, and the mobile gun system Striker should be showing up pretty soon. Alright, we'll have them offload, and then next turn we'll give them their orders to shift over. Yeah, with that sort of artillery in this game, if you're spotted, you need to move soon. You need to kill whatever you can see and then get out of there, because if you get spotted, you're gonna die if you don't move very quickly. Okay, so they're going to arrive next turn. We're going to go ahead and have them set up over here. I'll actually just have the javelins stay there. We don't need it at these close ranges. We've already got 2 javelins. I actually probably should have sent the javelin over here. That was a miss. That was yeah, I should have done that. I'm going to leave the javelin in the vehicle, and we're actually going to... yeah, okay, so I'm going to bring... Let's see, we want the 50 cal up here. I'm going to bring you up here. Then the javelin's going to get out and jump into him, and then we're actually going to send this striker over this way. And JTC is right. Moving is predicated on whether you actually know you've been spotted or not. That is a very good point. It's not always the case, though. It really is if you're a vehicle, definitely, if you don't move, you're going to die, especially if the opponent has UAVs. UAVs always aren't so easy to operate, though. They can, if the enemy has AA defenses, they can get shot down pretty easily. So if you have AA defenses, you're not as potentially in as much trouble. It's also worth noting that artillery fire is a little bit more restricted now in that spotters can only have 1 mission going at a time. So it's not always the case where you can have, you know, a whole ton of artillery missions going on all at once.
Keep an eye on those flanks.
Oh shoot, I thought I evac'd the wounded guy. Oops. Alright, so support elements are moving into place. I want this javelin team to come back into that striker, and then we're going to move that one. We're going to shift that one over to the right flank. Alright, once those support teams are in position, we'll start moving through the woods. Let's see, what's the status on this UAV? It is up. It is observing. We're going to give it a few minutes. Give it a few minutes, see if it can find anything. Probably not going to spot any infantry. Should spot vehicles. Yes, JTC, one of the UAVs got toasted. It was a Raven, actually. The guy controlling the Raven got killed by a Russian tank, and if the spotter, if the team controlling the Raven gets killed, the Raven crashes. That's only for hand-launched UAVs. It does not happen for larger UAVs because those aren't controlled on site. They're controlled many miles away. Hello, EMCK. What we're doing is we're playing a standalone mission called Phase Line Green. We're playing a reinforced striker rifle platoon is attacking a town objective near, I think it's between Kremenchuk, I think, and Cherkazy or somewhere around there. And we're up against a BTR-equipped Russian motor rifle force. Alright, so base of fire here is almost set up. 1 more minute. We're actually not going to have them deploy because that will take time for them to do it. I'm just going to let them shoot them bipods. At this range, it's not going to make any difference. Then we'll have this striker run over here to join them. Alright, these guys are almost in position. We're going to let them stay where they are. Whoa, what did I just do? Okay, there we go. They're going to get up to this area here and then just sit there and look for a while. There might be guys in that upper floor. We're going to find out. I'm actually going to bring the Humvee around to watch them. This is actually a good spot for the Humvee to do something useful. Put it right here. It can watch the upper floor of that building. Someone asked, do the Russians stand a chance in Black Sea? Yes. Just don't treat their tanks like Abrams tanks, and they'll do fine. Why did these guys pause? Did I accidentally do that?
Keep an eye on those flanks.
Did I accidentally give them a pause order? Odd. Anyways, yeah, so no, the Russians can definitely stand a chance. Right now, I definitely have the deck stacked in my favor because it's at night, and the U.S. has a big advantage at night since they have better night vision optics and more thermals. And also for the people that just joined, I see some of you have, I'm going to go ahead and switch the brightness off. This is what it actually looks like right now. I just have the artificial brightness on so it's easier for people to see stuff. Pretty much the only thing the U.S. has that will not get destroyed immediately by any Russian weapon is the Abrams. And even then, the Russians have stuff that's capable of killing the Abrams from the front, although it's a very risky proposition. Wow, they need another turn to get set up. I guess I'll just keep them there. They work there. If you're in a Russian tank platoon up against Abrams, I would definitely use massed fires. You can overwhelm an Abrams pretty quickly that way. It's going to get a lot of incoming damage all of a sudden. Oh, look at that. We've actually got a vehicle over here to investigate. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and switch that UAV. It has not spotted any vehicles, so we're going to go ahead and get him to check out right here. I want to see if that's a vehicle. I'd also try and take out the Abrams as much as possible with something other than direct fire. If you have some handheld anti-tank teams like a Cornet, that would be perfect. Air support, precision artillery missions, anything to degrade that Abrams before you have to engage it with direct fire. Whoa, we got a... oh wait, no, I think that's just the UAV not spotting that anymore. Yeah, okay, that was a destroy vehicle. At least I hope so. We'll know if it starts moving. Someone also asks, same guy asks, if U.S. forces are more expensive to balance for technical superiority in quick battles. Yeah, the quick battles are... the points for quick battles are based on unit capabilities, so Abrams are super expensive. Also, any system with active protection system has a really high rarity cost. So unless you turn rarity off, you're not going to be running around with a force that has nothing but active protection systems. You know what? I think these guys are pausing because they're tired. I think they're trying to avoid getting any more tired. They are carrying a really heavy load. They've got besides their combat load, they're carrying a Javelin with 2 Javelin missiles. So I'm just exhausting these guys. I think that's why they keep going into pause. No, I think the pausing is my fault. I'm pushing them way too hard physically. Alright, so now that these guys are in position, we're going to run the snipers up. UAVs also have most of the UAVs also have a pretty high rarity cost. So once again, in quick battles, unless you turn rarity off or you set it to loose, you're not going to be swimming in UAVs filling up the sky. And yeah, Charles actually did some work on the unit fatigue stuff. There's much better tracking of soldier loads. The game actually keeps track of how many pounds or kilograms of gear the soldier's carrying. And there's different thresholds based on how much he'll tire based on the load he's carrying. And it'll also, if the loads get extreme, it'll start restricting how fast they can actually move. And soldiers in a team or a squad will actually share the load with each other. It's sort of generalized to simulate guys like, like let's say you've got a bunch of heavy missiles. It'll simulate in a generalized sense guys like sharing the missile load, like, passing off the missile every few minutes and stuff like that to ease fatigue. JTC asks, so the QB costs are like some of the other campaigns where you basically have 4 Abrams and only 1 has APS. Yeah, that's a pretty good approximation. I imagine that's what people are going to do. They're probably going to buy most of the vehicles just normal, and then they'll probably give the leader an active protection system. Alright. Wow, these guys need another turn. They're taking forever. We're going to go ahead and give that another turn. Give my UAV some time to spot stuff anyways. Oh, we got an infantry spot. Who spots that? Machine gun team here spots it. Right in here somewhere. Right there. Oh, that's why they're moving. RPG man redeploying. I would say, though, in quick battles, it's probably still going to be pretty tough going up against the U.S., Russians versus U.S. It'll be a very interesting challenge. But don't forget, there's nothing stopping you from just playing U.S. versus U.S. I think that will actually be a fascinating quick battle, to play U.S. forces versus U.S. forces. Abrams up against Javelins would be quite interesting to watch. I haven't actually tried one myself, but I probably will now. Alright, Reaper 1-1 is on station. We've now got the mobile gun system for people who are not familiar with it. This is a very special striker. It is a striker with a remote weapon system, which is unusual for American vehicles, and it's got a 105mm cannon on it. It's actually the same cannon that the Abrams used to use in the 80s before they switched to the 120mm. And it's got a load of high explosive heat ammunition and armor piercing. It's basically a mobile fire support. It is not a tank. It is just as thinly armored as the other strikers, but it can definitely kill stuff with that cannon. I would not take it up head-on against a tank, though. It would die. Unless it had a flank shot or something lucky. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and bring it up here with these guys. I'm not going to expose this guy, though, until I'm sure of what I'm shooting at and what can shoot back at me. He's a valuable asset. Alright, and these guys are still moving into position. Yeah, they keep pausing. It's definitely because they're tired. They're trying not to get any more than tired. Alright, UAV is moving on station. It should spot that vehicle soon. Alright, over here, it's time to start moving. So it looks like the Russians here are actually moving back. It's possible I hit a trigger, and Russian infantry here are now pulling back to a more defensible position. That is a very strong possibility. I'm going to go ahead and bring up a striker to right here. That's a far enough distance away from the last known Russian infantry positions that I'm not too worried about an RPG hit. Matt asks some stuff about pausing while hunting and tired. I think so. I don't think they're going to pause when you're running them around. I actually have to check that out. But I don't think so, because that would be death if you're trying to run them across an open field under fire. The pausing should only happen when they're not under distress. Alright, so we're going to put these guys on hunt and just start moving them forward. Alright, this is inaccessible to the striker. The woods here are too thick. Yeah, I can't move him over here. He's going to have to go through an opening. This is all inaccessible. I think the strikers have to go through here.
Eyes open.
Once again, a reminder, it is dark. So,
Keep an eye on those flanks.
pretty dark out here. We got a spot. Striker spots guys on the move. Yep, the Russians are definitely pulling back. I think there's a trigger set up there. Oh, he gets away. Lucky guy. I'm going to go ahead and do a target briefly on this spot here. I want to shell this in case that guy's sitting there. I don't actually, if I can actually see that spot, actually. Yeah, I don't quite have a spot. We'll do a 30-second target there just in case that RPG gunner's still sitting there. Hey, Goat Cavalry, how you doing? Okay. Sniper team still moving to position. We're going to go ahead and let them set up and then wait a couple minutes. I want to make sure there's no one sitting in that building. UAV's observing and hasn't spotted anything there. There might not be anything there. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust the mission. We're going to do a wide mission. We're going to watch this whole area. We're going to watch over Objective Alpha. Oh, you know what? I want to spot that too. I want to try and get it in that circle there. Perfect. Excellent. Alright, UAV is now going to be watching Objective Alpha. Definitely not going to spot any infantry. They're going to be in buildings, and that makes them pretty much invisible. So, it should spot any vehicles hiding away, though. Goat Cavalry asks, what's the mission about? So, we're using a reinforced striker rifle platoon, fighting Russian BTR motor infantry, or motor rifle, I guess. Yeah, that's the striker doing the area fire. And we're attacking, we're moving forward, we're part of 2nd Cavalry Regiment. Oh, I think we might have gotten him. I think we got the RPG gunner. And we're attacking along the Dnieper River towards, I think, Kremenchuk, if I remember correctly. EMC Cave asked if it's harder for UAVs to spot at night. As far as I know, they have pretty much the same spotting capability since they've got infrared vision thermal cameras. They aren't really affected that much by night. Alright, so far so good. We're going to bring these guys up to the edge of these woods here, and then we're going to move the rest of the elements forward. It's too exposed. I don't like that. Okay. Motor rifle can be either BTRs, BMPs, or MTLBs. They're all called motor rifle. These guys are equipped with BTRs, though. Whoa! What was that? That was a tank, I think. Came from this direction. That was a tank. Right over here. Striker's toast, Javelin team is dead. Yep, we got tanks on the high ground. Should have had the... And someone will probably recall, I was saying that this area out here is probably not going to be of any use. I'm eating my words now. I think that was a tank. That sounded like a tank. That was really high velocity. If that was a BMP, I think the round would have been slower, or it would have been 30 millimeter. Wow, we didn't even get a spot on it. So, yeah. That tank just... Wow, we don't even know where it was. All I heard was the cannon shot. No idea where it is. Well, I think I know it's over here, but the Striker got no spot whatsoever. Yikes. Javelin can't see over there. Alright, we got a new job for the UAV. UAV, go and hunt down that tank. I think he's over here. Everything stops on this end until that tank is dead. JTC asks, on the UAVs, point is better than linear is better than area, right? Okay, so the way it works is point is a 50 by 50 meter, or I guess I shouldn't say that. It's a 50 meter diameter circle, and it's very, very enhanced spotting. It's like, you know, it's the UAV is zoomed in the optics, and it's just concentrated in that one area, watching it really intently. Much better chance of spotting stuff in it, especially infantry. If it's an area target, especially like a fully like maxed out area target like this, it's gonna spot vehicles pretty easily. It's gonna have a harder time spotting infantry. Linear is basically just area, except that it is linear instead of a circle. Linear is useful if you want to like watch the back of a ridgeline or a road or something, but it basically functions like area. EMC Cabe asks if these are modern BTRs. Yes, they are the most modern ones the Russians have, at least in the game anyways. It's the BTR-82A, 30mm cannon on it. It has, I think it has thermals, and it's got Constellation 2M satellite digital network and all that stuff. It's still, however, very fragile, like any other, like any of the other wheeled APCs. It's very easy to kill, just like my Strikers, as we just saw. Alright, we're going to go ahead and leave these guys in place. We're going to go ahead and deploy them, I guess, since they're going to be here a while. We're going to leave them in place to watch the edge of this wood line over here. We're going to move the rest up. Alright, bring those guys up, and then we'll start moving them forward. We're going to take our time over here. We still got an hour. Plenty of time. Plus, we need to hunt down that tank. Go Cavalry asks if infantry-based anti-tank weapons have increased in lethality. Are they pretty much the same as they were in Shock Force? For the U.S., they are pretty much the same as they... Oh, that's a vehicle spot, maybe. Well, I'm switching the UAV, so he's probably not going to get a spot now. Anyways, they are pretty much the same for the U.S. The weapon systems haven't changed. They're still just as deadly as they ever were. The TOW missile actually is more lethal. In Shock Force, we're now actually using the TOW-2B missile, and that actually doesn't just like go straight in and hit the front of a target like a normal anti-tank guided missile does. It actually is a top attack, a very interesting form of top attack. It actually flies above the target, just above it, and then it shoots down an explosively formed penetrator at the top. So, very interesting mechanic. Russian Red Force anti-tank weapons, though, are definitely much deadlier. Even the RPG-7 is much deadlier because it has the PG-7VR, which is a tandem heat warhead. It's very nasty. And it'll kill anything other than an Abrams to the front, and even then it's not pleasant to an Abrams from the front. And of course the Russians have AT-14s and all that stuff. You know, they got Cornets and all that good stuff. Although I guess Shock Force had those too. But yeah, I'd say with the Russians you have a more availability of the better weapon systems. It's not like Shock Force where you've got a bunch of guys running around with AT-4s, you know, some ancient missile systems. Alright, we should get another minute and then that UAV will be on station over here. It's possible... Oh, wait, I think I got spots. Before the UAV's shifting over, it's getting spots. And yeah, they're wrecks. So for the people that weren't here at the beginning, there's a bunch of wrecked vehicles because the storyline is the Russian convoy here got wrecked by a bunch of Apaches just before the battle. So I think that these guys milling out here were like kind of like disoriented survivors from the attack. Alright, very quiet. After that tank blew me apart. Yeah, I think there were Russian defenses in the woods here, but they decided that discretion was a better part of valor and they withdrew north. Closer to Objective Charlie. Got an infantry contact there, although I have no idea if they're still there. Someone asks, why does it take 10 minutes to pack the tow up? I honestly don't know. Charles sets those values. I could ask. Goat Cavalry says, it seems like in this game vehicle combat is a lot quicker and more decisive. The tank that gets the first shot off will win the engagement. Oh, we got a spot. UAV's on station and has a spot. It is, let's see, what do we got here? That is a T-90AM. That thing needs to die. So, we're going to do a precision mission. 3 rounds. We want to make sure this thing is dead. Anyways, yes, I would agree. The first one to spot is usually the one who's going to win, and that's regardless of what technology the vehicles are. Although, obviously, the higher tech ones are probably going to spot first. But in general, if you get the spot off first, you're probably going to win. Also, this is kind of dangerous. If those MBTs move like right here, they can see the strikers. So I'm actually going to back up these strikers. Well, actually, I think I'll bring one around to shoot, what am I doing? I'm going to bring one up to over here, and then the other one I'm actually going to back them up to like right there. Use these trees here for cover against that. Alright, let's get these guys moving forward over here. Alright, this was a last known infantry contact. I don't think they're there anymore. I'm going to bring 2 teams forward while the rest are in Overwatch. Mesquite asks how it is that he's read the manual. Is it available now? Yes, yes it is. Someone here will probably post the link in chat. Someone, please go ahead and post the link in the chat, actually, please, for me.
Open.
So far, tank stationary. Hopefully it stays that way. So, issue here with the tank is, if it starts moving, I'm not going to be able to really get a precision attack on it. The Raven does not have a laser designator, so I'm going to be using GPS guidance for it, and that's going to be difficult on a moving target. Alright, we're going to give these guys another turn to get in position. We're basically waiting for that T-90 to die. Good news is, it looks like it's the only vehicle over there. What is the status? 3 minutes. We have 3 minutes till rounds arrive. JDC asks... Oh, wait, no, who asks? Finn asks if I've played Steel Beast Pro. No. I should, though. I don't know why I haven't, actually, now that I think about it. I've been playing Arma recently, although that's not a really heavy on the vehicles, it's more of an infantry thing. Whoa, did that vehicle move? Crap, it moved. Hopefully it stays still long enough so I can get a good GPS location on it. Oh man, I need to get all my vehicles out of the way. I don't know what this thing will be able to see. And it's got advanced thermals on it, too.
Roger, fire mission request. Out.
Judging by the scale of this scenario, it's very likely there's only going to be one tank. Okay, so he can... Okay, the infantry look like they're fine. There's a bit of a reverse slope going on there, so they should be okay. Oh my, that Humvee needs to get out of there. It's potentially he could see the top of the Humvee. So we need to back up the Humvee. Reverse. That should be fine. Just to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and have all these guys hide. Yep, he's safe now. Good. Trees are covering him. Alright, we look good. These guys came in with no problems, so we're going to move up a tad. Oh my, you know what I just realized? If I move them much further forward along that river line, they're going to see the... they're going to see that T-90, so that's not good. I'm going to bring a Javelin team right up here, and if the artillery fails to kill it, then we'll nail it with the Javelin. Even if it has APS, the Javelin will be able to kill it. The arena is not, it doesn't have a, it can't hit Javelins. The attack profile for him is too steep. What's status on this? 2 minutes. Crap, tank's on the move. I think I'm going to lose it. We're going to have to hunt this sucker. Oh, this is kind of dicey trying to take this thing out with a Javelin. At this range, you could spot the infantry before they even get a shot off. Really want to knock this out with artillery instead of having to use a Javelin at this range. JTC asks, will the precision mission update for the new position? It should. There is an element of error, though, introduced when you're attacking a moving target, especially since we're using a Raven, which doesn't have a laser designator, so they're having to use GPS to do it. Alright, all infantry are immediately ordered to hide. We're hitting the deck, because, yeah, that thing is going to be mean if it sees us. Wow, it's really close, too. Yep, these guys actually can... They have an idea that something's there. Oh, boy. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and... Oh, what am I going to do? Okay, we're going to slow these guys over. We need to shift them over. Because I really, really don't want that thing to see these guys. Actually, these guys are going to stay where they are, because they are a Javelin. We're going to go ahead and have that Javelin team stay unhidden. Maybe we can actually get a kill out of this. Everyone else, though, is going to crawl out of the way. That's true. Finn says the T-90 might have an APS. Luckily, however, the Arena cannot intercept Javelins. The Javelin dive profile is too steep. If the Javelin operator, for whatever reason, decides to do a straight attack mode, which that can happen, it will be able to intercept that. Oh shoot, there's another tank. I was wrong. That's a tank. We saw it move. We got a sound contact on that. At least I hope that's a dead one. I'm not sure. I don't remember seeing a dead tank, though.
Roger. Fire for effect.
Alright, here we go. Rounds are in the air. Let's hope they actually got the position. And they're not hitting an old position. And let's hope to God this tank doesn't move next turn. Yes! Knocked out. Got it. Alright, I want to investigate that tank's contact, so we're going to shift the UAV for a point target to right there. We're still going to have the infantry hiding, because I don't know what's going to happen. That might be on the tank over there. Go ahead and have these guys unhide. Okay, we're going to start moving on this house over here. Bring them up to right there and see if anything shoots at me. Alright, we're definitely going to save with that result. Alright, we're going to give it a couple more minutes over here before any further movement. We want that UAV to see if it can spot any more vehicles.
End of mission. Out.
And kablammy. And the UAV loses a spot because the smoke's covering it up now. That was its ammo cooking off. Alright, I'm just going to fast forward through this. It's probably going to be pretty quiet. Yep. Alright, we're going to let them move up there and then give it one turn. We probably got another turn before the UAV's on station. Yep, one turn. Alright, let's go. Yep, that's definitely a vehicle. We got a sound contact. That's definitely a live tank. I think it's going to cross. Oh crap, this striker's in trouble. Well, I can't pronounce your name, sorry. He asks if certain missiles are modeled, like the Hellfire, for example. Yes. Yes, they are. And artillery shells and all that stuff. Alright, so we can hear this tank here. That's a toast. That's a dead vehicle, I remember that. Yep, so we got a tank trying to cross the ford. Or potentially crossing the ford. I think it stopped. You know what this means, though? I gotta move the darn UAV again. Gah. We're going to go ahead and set it on wide, since obviously this tank's moving, and doing a point is going to be difficult. You can, by the way, have a UAV do point, and then assign it to follow a vehicle, but it has to already be spotted. But you can actually have it just follow a unit. Alright, so this striker needs to get the heck out of Dodge, because it's going to get destroyed if that vehicle moves forward. Same with this one. Get him out of there. Alright, everyone else, we need to get ready. What have we got? Alright, so we got a couple javelins. We're going to bring them forward just a tad. Still want to try and knock that out with artillery, not with close-range assault, because that could end very, very badly. Alright, so this is looking good so far. We're going to go ahead and move these guys up. Going to move them to right here, I think. Yep, that looks good. They're on a hunt, so if anything shoots at them from the town, they'll drop down, and then they should be invisible after that. Regarding release date, guys, all I can say is that the release date is when it's ready. The day that it's ready is the day it's going to release, and it's coming up very soon. Not quite here yet, though. I really do mean as soon as possible, though. That is our goal. We're still ironing out a few things that needs to be done before release. Alright, so I think that vehicle stopped. I don't think it's moving. That's good. Alright, so far so good. All the way up to the yard, no problems. Alright, UAV should be on station in one turn. Gonna give these guys a small target arc within hand grenade range. Bring them up to top floor. We're gonna look around a bit, and then we'll bring the FOs up. Actually, hold that. Let's bring these guys up. I'll leave the javelin there for now. We'll bring these guys up, though. Give them a short cover arc. We do not want them shooting. I just want to take advantage of the thermals on that sniper rifle. And then we're actually gonna have them crawl up to the second floor, I think. Okay, we're good. I'm going to fast forward through the turn unless I see some... Oh, tank's on the move. Cross the ford. Alright, just went across the ford. Alright, UAV's on station. We should get a spot on that tank soon. Gonna fast forward through the turn. Nothing so far. Sniper team's almost in position. Tank is moving again. Oh, what is that thing doing? Okay, it's going along the road over here. We got a vehicle. That vehicle was real. Sniper team confirmed it. Okay, that should not be an issue. That thing does have thermals, but as long as these guys don't do anything to give their position away, they should be okay. At least I'm pretty sure the BTR-82 has thermals. Someone can confirm that for me. The 82A. We got infantry too. Yeah, RPG. And oh my, that's an AT-14. That's kind of a interesting position for you, but there you go. Oh look, there's their night optics on their rifles. Just got those in. It's not the final texture though. It's a placeholder texture. Someone asked, "Do you think there might ever be cluster munitions in combat mission?" Possibly, yeah. It was too long of a list of things for us to do, so we couldn't do everything. It's a possibility. We got a spot on the tank. Spot on the tank. UAV finally spotted it. Excellent. It's another T-90AM. Its turret is really high up for some reason. Okay. We're going to have these guys run over here. And they've got a javelin, so we're going to give them a target armor arc. In case that that T-90 comes running across the field for whatever reason, those guys will be ready. These guys are out in the open. I'm actually going to run them back. They're exposed out here. Let's have them sprint back. Alright, so we're going to get artillery going on this T-90. And then I'll have the sniper team call in 120mm mortars on the other stuff. We'll do 2 rounds just to make sure that it dies. They can't miss.
Fire mission. Over.
Alright. Not worried about the vehicles. For that T-90 to get into a position where it could shoot at him, it would first have to get in a spot where the javelin could kill him. Yep, and all infantry moving over there is going to stay put until that T-90 is dead. Alright, over here, let's get a fire mission going. First thing we'll do is we'll kill these guys. We're going to kill that Cornet team.
Requesting fire mission. Over.
Okay, it's stationary.
Heads up, enemy units approaching.
Oh shoot! That team's on the move! Oh no, are they going for the house? Oh, this is going to get interesting. Yeah, I'm going to have to fight for this house in a few minutes. I think they're moving for the house. This is awkward. I definitely can't have a firefight while I'm in that house. That BTR-82 will spot me, and then it will wipe out this team. I'm not even sure if the ground floor is safe. For one thing, the ground floor is in view of that thing. I could try targeting, someone suggests target briefly with the sniper team on the AT-14. I could, but that's really risky. Very, very risky. I don't know what else is out here. Alright, well, first things first, we're going to have to cancel that mortar mission. Because that's not happening.
Check fire! Check fire! Check fire!
I'm thinking... Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so... Oh, man. Can he see me from here? No. I'm thinking about putting some guys right here behind the building, and then when they enter it, they're going to get shot in the face at point-blank range. The sniper team, the sniper team's 50 cal could definitely knock out the BTR, but it's not guaranteed it's going to do it quickly enough for the BTR to whirl around and blow them away. At a longer range, definitely I'd be willing to roll the dice on that, but not at this range. Okay, we're gonna, shoot. They're tired. I don't know if I want to slow them. They're gonna get even more tired. Oh well, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna put them here. And then they've already got their tiny little target arc. And then we're just gonna have to hope for the best. I think I'll bring these guys up to here. Put them up to, like, right there, and they can watch the house, too. Well, I don't want the I could hide the snipers in the house and then have them start shooting, but the thing is that if they're in the house, there's a high chance these vehicles are going to spot them as soon as they start shooting, and then they're probably going to be dead before they get a chance to run away. So, I need to get them out of the house, basically. The alternative is I could just run back to here and let them occupy the house and then blow them away. I might end up doing that depending upon what happens in the next turn or two. Alright, do we have a fire mission going? I think we do. Yes, okay. Oh man, okay, the other guys are moving too. They got an infantry escort with them. I don't know where those guys are going though. Whoa, the vehicles... Oh no. What's happening? Yeah, no area fire from the MGS is happening. To get the MGS up where it could do that, this thing will destroy it. Oh my gosh, please tell me that Javelin team spots them. Yeah, about the salesman thing. Where did the salesman thing come through? Oh, I see it now. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not trying to sell anything here. I'm just enjoying playing the game and trying to share it with you guys. That's really all this is for. And if people want to buy it from that, then great. And if people don't, then that's great too, because then people didn't accidentally spend their money on something they didn't want. I think that's awesome. Okay, so... we got a tank out there. I have no idea what it's doing. These guys are still moving. Okay, so looks good. Let's see. I think these guys are safe where they are. Hopefully. I'm not moving them now, though, that's for sure. Alright, we got Javi team here. Hopefully that tank moves into their line of fire. That'd be great. We're just going to give them a giant target arc because I don't know where that thing's going. Alright, so we need to start scrambling here. I guess I should probably just call off that precision mission because it's not going to be able to keep up with that tank. I don't have eyes on it anymore.
Check fire, check fire, check fire.
Oh man, we need to adjust the UAV now. Oh boy. Okay, Humvee needs to hide. The strikers. What am I going to do with the strikers? And then we got this guy. Oh, man. So this guy could actually kill it if I get a side shot on it. But I don't know where this tank's going to go, if it's going to go over here, or if it's going to go down the road. It's probably going this way. So in the interest of making this interesting, we're actually going to move this striker up here to like right where this one is. That way, if the tank goes this way, the striker will be protected by the wood line, and I might even be able to move up and get a flank shot on him. If he goes this way, though, I'm screwed. Actually, if he goes this way, I'm okay then, because then I got a javelin here. So yes, here's what we're going to do. We're going to move you over here. Is that a mine? Oh crap, there's mines here. I didn't even notice that. Alright, so yeah, we actually have a dead guy from the mine. Great. Okay, so we're going to move this guy over here. This striker is going to book it to here. Right about there, I think. And then you guys need to slow over here and hide. Do not want the FO team taken out. That guy should be safe right there. This guy needs to hide now. Alright, and then I got some javelin teams over here. So we need to... Alright, we're going to need to run these guys further into the woods away from that tank. Just move them over here. The tank will be able to spot them over here. Alright, that's a pretty good spot. Where's the other javelin? Right here. Alright, just run these guys over here where the tank isn't going to see them. Okay. EMCK Bass, will the T-84, the Oplot N, be able to stand up to other tanks like the T-90? Yes, definitely. Pretty even match, if you ask me. Okay. I think we're ready. Sorry guys, one sec, checking an email. Okay. Here we go. Moment of truth.
Roger. Checking fire. End of mission.
Tank spotted. Oh crap. Okay, I think he lost him. Whew, that was close. He spotted him through the trees right there. Alright, let's see what the UAV is doing. What's the new mission I got going? I think I got it like right here, which should be fine. Tank's on the move. Not sure where it's going. There it is. Strike. Oh crap, the striker spots it. Ew. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Striker gets the spot. CN90 hasn't spotted it yet. It misses. And, oh, yep, okay. T90 laser warning receiver saw the spot and it deployed smoke grenades. It's probably going to keep moving, though. Yep, right there. Got a laser warning receiver. Shot missed. Still moving forward, though. We're going to get into the spot any second now. Where did it go? It's hiding in the smoke screen. And this is thermal blocking smoke grenades too. Yeah, it might have hit the brakes and backed up. That's the last known position he saw him at. That makes it harder for the Javelin to hit him too. Okay, if that tank is planning on moving this way, I think I might angle the striker over here. Maybe I can get a flank shot on him. We'll keep the gun pointing that way. I would never do this normally, but if that tank gets behind me, I might be in a world of trouble for a while. It could cause some really crazy losses. Alright, so we're going to move him to right there. Actually further. He's on a hunt, so he'll basically stop as soon as he spots it. With any luck, he'll get a side shot on it. Normally I would probably just run away with the striker, but this sounds way more exciting than running away. Alright, still not moving any infantry along the wood line until I deal with this T90. Yeah, they don't see anything because that thing deployed thermal blocking smoke. Can't see through it. Alright, what's status on UAV? UAV is up and spotting. Hasn't spotted the tank yet. The tank may be sitting in the smoke, in which case the UAV is not going to see it. That smoke should dissipate in a turn or two, and then the Javelin team will have eyes on as well, hopefully. There it is. We got it. Who spots it? Javelin team sees it. Oh, it's coming right for them. Oh no. Oh god, I think it sees them. Get a shot off, get a shot off, get a shot! No, wait, I don't think it sees them yet. No, there it goes. Oh, he killed the javelin gunner! No! Yeah, that javelin, that might have been in minimum range. What's the minimum range on the javelin again? I need to look. No, it wasn't. It was just barely within range, but he didn't get it in time. Took him out with a coax. Okay, here we go. Striker, you're up. Go and clear target because I don't know what's going to happen next turn, and give you a hunt. If he can get a clear shot at him, then that thing is gone. A rear shot with a 1.5mm cannon. No tank's going to live through that. The rest of you guys just hide. I'm not even... these guys are in the open compared to that tank, but moving them would make it even worse. Okay, just on the off chance that we can get a shot on this guy, we're going to go ahead and start a precision mission. We'll just cancel it if he dies.
Request fire mission, over.
Here we go. Oh shit, the T... No! Excuse my language. The T-90 sees it, it's over. It is over. Yep, and the Striker's dead. Most of the crew lived. Oh, this is bad. It probably got a laser warning receiver, and it knew where it was coming from. Because this thing is equipped with, Stora. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it will detect within an error of like 4 degrees a direction that a laser rangefinder comes from. But maybe not. He might just have spotted him. Okay, so now we need to hunt this thing with the javelin. Maybe it'll stay long enough for the artillery to hit it, who knows. These guys... Oh no, he spots him. I was about to say maybe I can get the javelin off that guy. It took a couple shots at him, then like, hey, stay down. Now it's staying there. Oh boy. Okay, we gotta redeploy some javelins over here and get them in the wood line over here. It still doesn't see these guys, because I have them hiding in the grass. Those guys are hiding. Okay, javelin time. Alright, let's see, how am I going to do this? I could potentially bring them up through the field, but then if there's any Russians over here, they're going to get shot up. I think I'm going to try bringing them over here. Maybe one of them. Yeah, JDC, I think you're right. I need to have the UAV do a... I'm gonna task the UAV to specifically follow the tank. Should have probably done that in the first place. That was a mistake. Alright, I'm going to send both Javelin teams that way. We're going to get this sucker. Point target on vehicle. Okay, there we go. Oh man, I don't know if I can move this striker. If it does, it's going to get spotted. I think I'm just going to dash down the road. We're just going to dash this thing right down the road. Hopefully the T-90 doesn't get a shot off. I'll have him pop smoke too, that should help. These guys just need to stay where they are. Alright, Humvee's safe, it's hidden behind a house. The FO team is hiding, so they should be okay. Alright, this is all I can do. We need to get this thing to stay still for a little while so I can hit him with the artillery. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Okay, the brightness changed a bit. Yeah, okay, we're gonna keep the bright graphics on. It got away.
Right. Left fire mission. Out.
These guys actually have 2 AT-4s. I might... Oh, dang it. He keeps... This guy keeps trying to get the Javelin, and then the tank spots him and shoots a burst, and then he hides. I could try crawling the team up to hit him with an AT-4, but it's very unlikely that AT-4 is going to get a kill on this thing. Wow, I've only got 35 minutes left to grab objectives. This T-90 has screwed everything up. I might have to send the dismount infantry onto the objectives just because I don't have the time to keep messing around with this thing. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and crawl these guys in. I want to get eyes on that reverse slip. I want to see what's going on out there. Because I haven't seen them come in here yet. Alright, this is an iffy shot. We're going to try it, though. We'll give it 100 meters to start. No, actually, we'll let them decide when to shoot. Alright, so we're going to slow these guys up. I'm not sure this is going to work. That is... yeesh. Alright, Raven should be on it in a minute. Artillery's preparing. This thing might die in a couple minutes, actually. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and let these guys stay put. Alright, meanwhile, we're going to keep these infantry moving forward. Because we need to actually, like, we need to get some progress done over here. Spending too long messing around with this darn tank. I'm actually going to turn normal graphics on. The bright graphics look really weird right now. Tank spots him again, I think. Yep. Couple bursts every now and then to keep their head.
Keep your eyes open.
Alright, snipers are in the house. Alright, artillery's arriving in a minute. We may kill this thing. Less than 1 minute, rounds are in the air. If this thing stays put for another minute and a half or so, it should die. Oh, please say you didn't hit anyone. Nope, okay. He's still good.
Fire for effect. Out.
Alright, that's good. Rounds are in the air. Here they come. Yes! Alright. That's that done with. Whew. Crisis averted. Okay. So, next up, let's get this UAV looking over here. Let's take care of the guys over there. Nerdwinning asks, is that the top quality T90 variant? Yes, T90AM, sort of hypothetical. It's assuming that Russia knows there's a conflict coming, so they take the T90 MSs they're making for export and they make domestic versions of them. Here's another one. It has Relict ERA, explosive reactive armor. It's got some slat armor on the back. It has a whole bunch of upgraded systems in it. It's a very highly upgraded tank. It's even got a remote weapon station for the submachine gun. Okay, let's get this back in. Let's get this back in gear. So let's get all the vehicles back up. We need to start moving. That T90 cost me a lot of time. So we're gonna go ahead and bring the Humvee up to here. If any Russians come, if those Russians that I saw moving, if they come poking around over here, the 50 cal should be able to take care of them.
Hold your fire.
Bring them up to here. Those guys need to do Buddy A. They need to get that Javelin back and evac their guys. FO team can stay where it is. Go ahead and cancel all the move orders for these guys, get them back in position. Let's bring them back up to their guys. Whew, I got tense there. T90 was very tricky. I'm so sad that that mobile gun system did not get a kill. That would have been amazing to have that thing get a kill on a T90AM. It was definitely an underdog, though. It's not surprising that that happened. Whoop, I think they see something. Infantry! Whoa, really close. right there. Got him. Good shooting.
Listen up. Heads up. Be on the lookout.
There's probably one or two more guys there. Alright, what do we got going on over here? Nothing. Looks clear over here. Alright, so we got sniper team going upstairs again to get another look around here. It looks like those infantry might not have actually come this way. It looks like they were going out over here somewhere. And then we've got these guys pulling security for him. If anyone does manage to get close, these guys will take them out. We've got the Humvee coming up to also pull security for him. Let's see what these guys are doing. Still evacuating casualties. Meanwhile, UAV should be on station. Oh, it is now. Excellent. Oh, it's preparing. 1 minute. Okay. Alright, we need to keep these guys moving because we're on a schedule, and these guys cannot mess around. We'll just keep them moving on hunt for now since there might be another guy out there. That's an AK. At these guys. We can see, he sees us, we don't see him. That was a grenade, that's a grenade. Oh man, we got one guy. The M25 CDT guy is incapacitated. Or dead. I think he's dead. Great. Okay, we got a visual on these infantry here. They're sitting out there. There's that AT-4 again. Alright, BTR is here. Go ahead and call in a mission on him.
Requesting fire mission. Over.
5 minutes and then that BTR will not exist anymore. Alright, so we have Russian infantry over here. We can't actually see them, but they did throw a grenade. We're going to go ahead and just put some area fire on this. Oh man, he killed one of the breach team guys too. Ugh, okay. Can't get a spot on that. That's 40 millimeter. I don't want that shooting. I do not want that shooting at him because it's going to hurt my guys too. Give him a cover arc. Where's my 50 cal? There's my 50 cal. 50 cal can shoot at him. Alright, one turn to wipe out those guys, then we move forward. Once this BTR is dead, I'm actually going to engage these guys with weapons. Then we're going to pound this town with artillery and try and get a foothold in it. They might be expensive, but they're cheaper than the health care you'd have to spend on the guys that would get injured trying to kill that thing. Yeah, Nerdwing, Copperhead's gone. It's Excalibur now.
Hey, take a look. Cover me!
Okay. They should be dead. We're going to move the men in there and clear it. We don't